Hi, I apologise for the audio quality and the fan in the background, and also the fact that this is a black screen, but I'm just making this video kind of spare at the moment. So I'm 27 and I'm currently taking, or I have been taking for the past 5 years, saw palmetto tablets as well as SSRI, Prozac, and I've been taking 10 milligrams of Prozac every day for 5 years with no side effects. Saw palmetto as well, no side effects, which in retrospect and once I've looked into it more is very surprising. The saw palmetto itself actually enhanced a lot of things for me and made things better, so it's quite strange. But upon researching it, 5 years later, and realising that it could potentially give you side effects, I decided to stop the saw palmetto and read that you don't really need to wean off of it. So I stopped it, and 2 weeks later, I crash. My body is shaking, I have so much adrenaline in my system, I feel like incredibly low, and I assume it's like a really severe withdrawal symptom. And eventually it gets to the point where 2 weeks in, I'm feeling really numb, like emotionally, and just not myself, and I decide to go back on it, and all my symptoms go away. And I'm trying to wean off again currently, but it's really difficult and quite bad, and I'm just kind of just wondering what I should do, if I should just stay on it indefinitely because I didn't have any side effects for 5 years on it, or if, like my body's really well adjusted to it. I've been on, so I used to take 2 tablets every day for 5 years, no issue. I came off of it cold turkey again because there was no studies saying that I need to wean off of it. Crashed 2 weeks later, which is when it's meant to be fully out your system. Really, really severe side effects. And then I take 1 tablet every day, which is half the dose, and everything's back to normal. And then 2 weeks later, I went on to 1 every other day, and then a few days into that, I crashed again. And I think it's maybe because I'm weaning too quickly, but yeah, I'm really stuck on what to do because, one, I've got the saw palmetto issue, and I don't want to end up emotionally numb. Like, maybe, there's so much we don't know about post-finasteride syndrome, which is caused by another medical type of DHT blocker. But for me, in this unique scenario, if I'm okay when I'm on it and there's been no side effects, but only crash when I'm off of it, and all those symptoms subside completely when I'm back on like a normal dose, maybe that's just what works for me. I just stay on it indefinitely and just hope for the best, because it's really difficult, and it feels like it's not worth living a life for me personally where I can't feel my emotions and stuff like that, and it's just something I really want to avoid. But also, do I just continue pushing with the weaning and hoping it helps, And on top of all of this, at some point I might have to look at stopping the SSRI, or maybe I'll be too fearful to do that after this experience, because again, it's 5 years without any side effects, but maybe new side effects can happen, after long-term use, and same with the saw palmetto, and I'm just really stuck on what to do.